Welcome everybody to Star Wars Zero Company. I've been looking forward to this game for a while. I've been hankering for a tactical game with some RPG elements, and yeah, this is sure one of those. It's been developed by Bit Reactor. Haven't heard about them before. Apparently this is their first game, being published by EA. So despite that, I still have a good feeling about this one. I tested the game out, about 20 minutes of the tutorial, and yeah, it's looking great. So without any further ado, let's get going. So we will be starting a new campaign here. In terms of difficulty, I am not new to tactical gameplays, but I don't want missions to turn into a slugfest where it takes way too much time, since this is a let's play. But if it turns out to be too easy, we will raise the difficulty level. One thing I debated leaving off is permadeath, because it's a story-rich game. I don't want to miss out on dialogue and companion interactions, but the game actually recommends that you have permadeath on, so we will be going with that. So we might miss out on some favorite companions and characters, but hey, that's life. I will not be save scumming in this game. Apart from perhaps if we get stuck on the mission and we need to reassess things. So yeah, and we will have tutorials on, but it's basically a XCOM type RPG game. So yeah, welcome on board. I'm Commander Blanksteer, and together we will try to save the Republic, I guess.
Is it as bad as they're saying?
7 more worlds intend to secede. The Senate will announce it in tomorrow morning's session. That's only the headline. Intelligence was just briefed on reports of a separatist fleet massing in the Seralonis system. The planet's about to become a battleground.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Hawks.
Name's familiar.
They were a rising star in the Grand Army, captained the 100th Clone Company, under Jedi General Pong Krell.
Right, I've read about them. Weren't they dismissed after leading their company into that massacre on Antine?
That's what they put on the news. Whatever happened, Hawks went private. Built up their own intelligence outfit. Zero Company. Take a look for yourself.
So here we go with the character creation. I spent like half an hour in this when I just tested the game out. So yeah, I will not take you on that ride together with me. I will just show you a bit of different options what we have available, and then we will reveal the glorious bastard we will be playing. So we have the Devorean race. They have 3 different horn options. Let's go in here. So you have male and female. That's fine. Then we have 2 different body types. Face. Here you have skin tones and eyes and whatnot. Here you have scars. Lovely, lovely. And here you have the different horn types. You can color them. So that's basically that race, and that's what I went with on my test run, and I loved how he looked. But we will be boring and going with human, I think. I want to make an older guy since, yeah, I'm turning into my 40s. Then we have the Miralian. I'm a big Star Wars fan, by the way. I'm a big nerd, except for the latest movies. They can go to hell. But yeah, I don't remember this race too much. I think this might be a new one. Let's check out the appearance for these. Here I have the female and male options. So what do we have here? Yeah, body type is the same. So skin tone. Oh, I think I know what race this is now. So scarring and things and hair. Ah, I see. So they are basically humans, but with freckles and whatnot. Yeah, no. Then we have the Tograta. They are kind of awesome looking as well. Let's see what options we have in terms of face modification. Apparently they can't have any scarring, see? So what types of... I don't see too much of it. Ah, there we go. Yeah. No, thank you. I don't think so. So here we have the Twi'leks. I would love to, if I had the option to, I would definitely have played a Shiz. Made like Thrawn kind of character, would have been real fun. But no. So might we be able to make one? No. I was thinking, since they have a blue skin, we might be able to do something, but no, we can't remove the tentacle bits. So, nope. And then we have the Zabrak, so another horned species. Let's see what options we have that are unique to them. So we have the horns here, different ones. Yeah. So you can go into detail. You have, yeah. I will be showing you some of the things as I go through it. So here we go. Human, male, body. I don't know what the difference between the body types are. It's hard to tell. I guess this one is a bit slimmer. Yeah, okay. Let's go with the slimmer one. Although I'm developing a bit of a beer belly. I like this look to begin. Yeah. Okay, see you back once I made some decisions. It will take a bit. Oh, I need to point this out. This is very nice when the game does this kind of thing, like adding on vitiligo. That's a skin condition that some people have, and I am among them. So I think we will be adding on, although I don't have vitiligo in my face so much. But still, this is rather awesome. Let's add a bit of vitiligo around the mouth. That's fun. And here we have a scarring. So in every game that allows you to have a scar, I'm going here. Yeah, I'm a bit narcissistic, aren't I? I'm half blind. If you haven't checked out my channel before, I tend to talk a lot about accessibility in games to try and help developers know how to make their games more accessible and what is helpful and not, so more people will be able to enjoy all the good games out there. because we have different issues and things that makes it difficult sometimes. So yep. So anyway, I noticed in this game's option you have the ability to change font size and if you are colorblind and so on. So yeah, they have a nice. They have some nice options for accessibilities going on. There are some things I will be talking about that I noticed during the when I actually played the game that could work a bit better. But so far it's very well thought out. What do we have under facial details? Sorry. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Where do we have hair? Oh, I'm stupid. Here. Oh yeah, see you back. Oh yeah, let's show you the different hair options. A few of them. Yeah, they got a lot, so this will take a bit. And here, I love this. They have so many different. That could be fun. What the hell is that? So anyway, they have a bunch of good facial hair options, and I love to see that. Probably it will be the like first or second hair set, because look at this. The hairdos are way too big for the heads. They are really looking a bit weird. Like, I have a bit of a curly hair, but I don't have this afro like amount of hair. I like this one, but it's way too big. It looks like a wig. So unfortunately, we will be going with this one. Yeah, and in terms of hair color, we will switch this up as well. So I'm trying to decide. There isn't really you can do highlights on your hair, but I can't get any like beard with red highlight, so I'm having a hard time deciding. I would like to make a bit of an older fella, like it's starting to gray a bit. So I'm thinking that one is too gray. That one is too black. Yeah, I'm really particular when it comes to these things. I want my character to look how I want. I like this one. It looks like he's graying. I think this might be too black, and that's way too white. Yeah, let's go with this one. So he's graying a bit, and he is a bit insecure perhaps, and are still, or it's just his beard is starting to get a bit gray. He's starting to get a bit gray here as well, but he still has some colors. Yeah, I think this will work. So here we have some eyeshadows and eyeliner and lipstick and things. So if you play a female or a guy who likes to paint himself up, I guess that's fine. So here we come to the outfit screen, and as you can see, we have a bunch of different like outfits to choose from, and do coloring as well. So see you back once that's done. Oh, here we have a bunch of different headwears. These were... We only had 3 different headwears for the race I went with to begin with, so this is new to me. So we have a bunch of helmets. I don't want to cover up our main character's face. I like these goggles. I really like them goggles, but yeah, no. I don't think we will be going with any. What the hell is that? That one is pretty cool. But yeah, no headwear. Unfortunately for you. So, I think we finally, of like 20 minutes, are done with Commander Blanksteer here. I kind of like this look. It's a bit armored, not too flashy, a bit of camouflage, a bit of brown, a bit of blue to blend in. I would have liked a bit of darker, like arm pads, but yeah, and he doesn't look like Han Solo too much. I was debating. I figure most people will go with the default outfit here, and that's, yeah, I like that one as well. But yeah, I think this one works quite nicely for us. So now we'll get into specializations here, and I don't know which one is best to go with. So we have Assault. The Assault is a frontline fighter that excels at maneuvering in battle to score medium to close range kills against targets hiding in cover. I like that last bit, hiding in cover, because this is a cover-based tactical game, it seems like. Hiding in cover, operators trade in this way are lethal opponents. So you have, I will go through all of this, but I already know what we will pick, I think. So we have Sweeping Salvo. It's our ultimate. We're not sure what that means yet. Unleash aggressive blast of fire that deals damage and disorients all enemies within a large cone. So what does disorient means? Disorient units suffer minus 20% chance to hit penalty on all attacks. That's kind of nice. For how long? And what is an ultimate? Does that mean we need to generate a bunch of kills before we can use it, or how do we use ultimates game? It would be nice to have a description of that. And we have Bull Rush. Charge into an enemy, dealing melee damage and pushing it backward. So how far are we able to run from? Fleet of Foot increases this operator's first movement by 1 meter. Nice, so that's a passive. And another passive, Strike the Flanks. This operator gains plus 20 critical chance bonus against exposed enemies. And I figure exposed is when they are out of cover. Exposed target are considered exposed when they are not protected from the attack by cover. Some enemies do not use cover, and bonuses do not apply. Okay. So that's the Assault. We have the Gunslinger here. The Gunslinger specializes in multi-target blaster attack. That's nice. And fast strikes that allow them to spread offense across numerous targets. So we have quick draw, fire, lightning fast, sidearm pistol shots. Passive increases this operator's critical chance for all range attacks by 6%. And then Onslaught, each attack within a single turn grants the operator +1 blaster damage. This bonus applies only to attacks with this operator's primary blaster. Okay, so if we make 3 attacks, that would be plus 3 blast damage, I take it. So we have a heavy. The heavy is a frontline combatant, heavily armored and tough as nails. These operators specializes in survivability and soaking up enemy attacks while out in the open. So we have the ultimate. I wonder why everyone doesn't start with an ultimate. I don't get this. I need an explanation, game. They didn't go through it in my time of testing out the tutorial. Okay, so we have a taunt. Taunt all enemies in the target area, forcing them to attack this operator. Also increases defense by 2 for the rest of the turn. That's nice, getting them to leave cover. Unstoppable. Gain 2 stacks of retaliation. Each stack permits a counter against the next incoming. Ooh, that's nice. After this unit is attacked, the retaliation triggers and allow a reaction shot against the attacker. 1 stack is lost after this attack. Okay. And condition is increased operators max health by 4 by default. Heavy armor training increases operations defenses by 2, and intimidating posture. This operator's primary blaster attack now taunt the target on hit. Nice. So what exactly does taunt do? A taunt unit must target the source of the taunt. Okay. So we have medic. I think we will be going with a medic. If we lose Hawk in a fight, it's game over. But I don't know how frequently we will get medics, and I would like to help our operators stay alive, so I think we will be going with this. The medic excels at healing and preserving their teammates. Medics can also boost their teammates both physically and psychologically. So yeah, I think that fits a squad leader quite nicely. This archetype, we don't have a leader class, so I think medic is what we will be going with. Standard grants stimulant to an ally for 2 turns, increasing max health, melee damage, and range damage. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Life-saving measure medpacks used by this operator restores an additional 5% health. That's nice. First responder first. This operator is permanently equipped with a medpack that does not use an ability slot. When the operator rescues an ally with rally, that ally is fully healed. So I gather if someone else uses rally, they will not get full HP back. Rallying a downed operator will restore them to the fight and allow them to take actions again. Nice. Then we have the Scoundrel. The Scoundrel is a wild card, adept at taking advantage of situations without much preparation and taking advantage of every opportunity in combat. I like the sound of that. Identify weaknesses. Make a chosen enemy vulnerable, allowing the next attack to critically hit. Are we able to negate cover by making people vulnerable? I wonder if that's a thing. Never play fair. Increases this operator's assist damage by 1%. What is assist damage again? Assist your teammates on an attack. Most operators join the attack, but some operators provide bonuses on their teammates' attacks instead. Okay. And Scoundrel's Instinct is a passive. All of these operators attack penetrate the target's defenses, ignoring up to 4 points of defense. Is that just defenses, or is it also cover? Defenses penetrate. Penetrating attacks can ignore a portion of the target's defense. Neutralizing armor and other defenses measure. I wonder if that also count cover then. Defense represent protection from either physical armor, toughness, or skill. Incoming damage is reduced. It doesn't say cover, so I don't know. Then we have the Scout. The Scout is a tactical operator. That would have also fitted a squad leader, I think. Trade in ambush and reconnaissance tactics. Their planning and timing benefits their entire team, creating opportunities where more exist. So combat beacon. Assess threat in the target area, granting advantage for each enemy. Granting advantage for each enemy. The assessment area. Do we give them advantage? Used to power special action. Each time an operator damages an enemy unit, the squad receives 1x advantage. The wording on that is a bit weird, but yeah, we will be granting our teammates advantage on them. Tactical timing provides a 20% chance to gain +1 advantage when this operator defeats an enemy. Okay. And the spotted. When this operator damages an enemy with their blaster, that enemy is spotted. And what is spotted? Chance to hit penalties from range and smoke are ignored when attacking spotted. Ooh, that's really useful. But yeah, I already decided on medic. I'm just going through this. Sharpshooter. The sharpshooter is an expert marksman that excels at long-range engagement, focuses on singling out and defeating chosen enemies in battles. We have standard. Set up a position for accurate shooting and gain 3 stacks of lethal, increasing chance to hit by 15% and critical chance by 9%. So what is lethal? Increases chances to hit, yes, and also chance to hit attack on a unit. So if a random roll against this chance, the attack will miss and have no effect. Okay, get it. By the way, what is critical chance? I just want to know. A chance to deal additional critical damage to... Yeah, but how much more damage is a critical attack? Is it 10%, 30%, 100%? Pick them off. Increases Overwatch chance, ooh, I like that, to hit by 5% and Overwatch damage by +2. Sharpshooter training. This operator has a 10% chance to hit. Bonuses on all blaster attacks. Okay, so they are really accurate. And we have Soldier. The Soldier is mainstay offensive unit capable of engaging enemies at close to medium range with melee grenades, heavy blaster fire, and a powerful rocket launcher. Okay, so we have Brutal Strike. Russian strike a target dealing melee damage and dazing. And what does dazing do? A dazed unit cannot attack, but can still move and use other non-offensive actions. This unit gains stun resistance when this effect expires and cannot be dazed or stunned again for the rest of the... Okay, so you're only able to use this once on every enemy during a fight. That negates the usage of that a bit. Strength increases melee damage by 2 and increases the throw range of all grenades by 2 meters. Okay. Arms Master increases blaster damage and grenade damage by 2. Okay, but we will be going with Medic. Yes. And now we get to choose a weapon. So we have long arm blaster, long barreled blaster with higher power output and excellent accuracy at long range. These blasters are difficult to handle. Excellent base damage, they are difficult to handle, so I don't think we will be going with that. We are not accurate. Blaster pistol, commonly used as lighter personal sidearms or for close range defense. Blaster pistols are highly popular but not as powerful as other blaster. Fast weapon that can be fired without limit for 1 AP. Base damage is modest and critical damage is the lowest of the blaster types. We have a repeater. A large repeating blaster weapon, either handled or mounted, that is typically used by heavy units. These are among the most powerful of all issued blaster weapons. Repeating blaster heavy base damage. Yeah. And then we have the blaster rifle. A blaster weapon that is larger and more powerful than a pistol, typically used by military and military adjacent. We are military adjacent, I think, since we are a medic. Operator. Blaster rifles are heavier than pistol. Blaster rifles have an excellent base damage and good critical damage. They can be fired as a fast weapon once per turn for 1 AP. Yeah, I think we will be going with this one. We don't want to be, we are not heavy, so we don't want to be in the thick of things too much, too far in the battlefield. And since they use adjacent military, I think this is made for a medic or perhaps a blaster pistol, but yeah, let's go with this one. And now we will go with name. So we will go with Captain. Yes, that is our name. We can't change the Hawk one. I see. So we will be going with Blind Steer Hawk then. You can change your bio. No.
Everything all right over here?
And here we have 2 different voices, male and
Money
female.
in the bank.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
Yep. And let's get rolling. Yes, we have finally finished with the customization. Yes, game. And it's loading a bit.
They're exactly what we've been looking for. Skilled, experienced, comfortable in a war zone.
Known operators include former Separatists and Syndicate associates. I'll grant you skilled, but a band of crooks led by some washout?
Fathom and the Coil aren't sitting on their hands. With Saralonis under threat, our window's closing. We take a risk, or we lose.
Agreed. Contact Hawks via proxy. I'll clear the funds.
clankers. Oh, I'm ready, Sarge. Yeah, I'm spoiling for a scrap. Pilot, look out!
You still got it, old man.
Where's our evac, Cap?
Got a signal out. Ride's on the way, but it's gonna be a minute. How we looking, Cab? Cab, you hear me?
Hurry makes hurty. The slow working means the fingies keeping.
Good for you, Pops. While we're all wearing blaster bolts for neckties, you'll still be able to do your arithmetic.
Getting hot over here.
Keep on it, Papa. We're gonna buy you some time.
We've got clankers. Get to cover, Cap.
And we will be going through the tutorial. So there, our options are locked in since it's a tutorial, and we will have some questionable decisions during this. But anyway, so moving the camera around, there doesn't seem to be a way to zoom in. I would have loved that option, game developers, or I might be missing something, because it doesn't tell you here either, so I don't think there is. So move around with WASD, and here we have a radial menu. So here we have move, and the game wants us to move here. So we have a radial menu there. Moving into cover, as you could see. Now they want us to select the fire. And apparently the game will highlight the enemy that you have the highest percentage of hitting, and that's very nice. Yeah, automatically targets the enemy you have the best chance to hit. So, we might not always be doing that game, but it's nice to have the option. So let's fire here. And using your squad of operators together is essential. Move Aurelio to the highlighted position. So we can see we have some enemies who have taken cover. So I would actually have moved up to here, but the game wants us to move here, so we will be doing that.
I see him. I see him.
And now it wants us to shoot the droid over here. And as you saw, we only damaged the cover.
I've got him. Cover me.
But the nice thing about missing in this game sometimes is that you at least reduces the enemy cover somewhat, and that's, yeah, I like that addition to the game. It makes it so you won't be standing in cover all the time, being insecure, and have enemies standing in cover all the time and being bastards and things taking time. Full cover and half cover reduces chances to hit. To improve your chance to hit, look for advantages locations and move your operator accordingly. Move trick to the highlighted position. Yeah, so we will be flanking this enemy over here. So, from this position, a Tree's target is exposed, yeah. And the droid's cover no longer protects it. Tree's chances to hit when it targets the enemy is now much higher. Shoot that boost V1 battle droid, yeah. So it's flanked. So.
Last one of ours.
Another clanker down. And now hold spacebar when you're ready to end the turn. Be ready when the turn ends, then we will take action. Yeah, sure. But we don't have any more. So we have 2 armor here and yeah, let them move in. Nice one. Okay, each operator has 3 action points. To move, attack and use abilities on each turn in any order. Some actions cost multiple AP. Use what you have learned to defeat the remaining B1 battle droids. Yep. So we will be targeting this droid with this character. I wonder, are we able to shoot and then move? I don't remember from when I played this one. Let's see.
We're losing units.
I thought we would have more action points than that anyway. No enemies on this side. Now let's move you up. Let's see. That will use AP2. I would like to see a description of. Basically, when I do this, I would like to see how high percentage I have of hitting that guy. Oh, so I can't hit from here. I have a 70% chance there. Let's go in here, that's an 80%. Nice.
Never doubted you for a second, Cabby.
The client gets their Yuga, but what about the rest?
I reckon it's up for grabs.
You want to do the honors, Pops?
3-4, pry the door.
There goes your score.
Cab, check for more of those things in there.
Cab, no checky. You.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. I guess that's what we're after.
Company coming.
Eyes up. Look alive.
You're finished.
Mm-hmm.
Separatist mercs? Guess they're pretty fond of that hollow puck.
Let's show them what we can do.
So we are facing up against real enemies now and not just clankers. So I think this game takes place, I think, right before Revenge of the Sith or right after Clone Wars. I don't know. Anyway, Overwatch allows you to control the battlefield with reaction attacks. Move Hawk to the high... No, that's blind stare. Move blind stare to the highlighted position. Once there, you'll set up an Overwatch. Yeah, I don't... and this is where we get into some questionable decisions from the game, but anyway, we need to do what they say. And now we will highlight Overwatch, and I would not place the Overwatch there, but fine. Let's do like we are.
Aurelio, help me out.
I'll cover you, Cap. I don't like the look of these Sims.
So, operators on Overwatch who end their turn with AP left over can take more reaction shots. That's nice. Move Aurelio to the highlighted position. Now they want us to use Overwatch in the highlighted area. Game. Let me place it there. It's very finicky. Okay. And turn.
Nailed one. Someone's watching.
I'm pinned down.
Hold tight. Moving to flank.
Enemies can use Overwatch to pin down your operators. Break the enemy Overwatch with an attack of your own. Move blind steer to the highlighted. Yep. So you break them out of Overwatch by damaging them. There we go. Let's break him out of it. Melee attacks that operators get up close and personal. Select brutal strike, then select the target, and then this is nice. We're able to choose where we target from, so you can position yourself into a more defensible position to end up in, and I like that. Target that one, and we will try to take cover on this side here.
Enough messing around.
And we don't have any more action points, so the game wants us to end the turn here because they want to show us this. Because yeah, that wasn't a good option. Yep. Yep.
Hang on, Aurelio. We're coming.
When an operator loses all their health, that operator is downed and suffers an injury. Downed operators can't take action. Use escape to select the radial menu, then highlight Aurelio and use to rally Aurelio and get him back in the action. So what are injuries? We don't get an explanation for that, and I would have liked one. Oops. So, select him. No.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah,
Cab, Trick, get a move on.
there we go.
Let's hustle, Pops.
Operators can suffer 3 injuries. Aurelia now has 2. An operator who suffers a 3rd injury will be killed in action when permadeath is enabled, and we have use what you've learned to keep your operators alive and defeat the separatist attackers. And they are over there. So how about we move to cover here, and let's use Overwatch. Yep. And let's have you also take cover. Do we have a better position? We only have 35 there. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. Let's have you also use Overwatch then. Do a bit of a double Overwatch. Are we able to do anything with these characters now? Thank you, game. Okay. So let's have you run up there, and let's have you do a shoot.
Oh, yeah!
So destroy some cover and have them moving. I think that will be quite nice. Let's have you move up. And let's target. We have 56. Yeah, let's kill this one. We'll do as much damage as possible. We will end turn.
No problem.
I'll finish this.
Nice one. That worked out quite nicely. Yeah, I'm a sucker for Overwatches. I wonder if it matters.
Fox, ready to go?
We've been ready, Mevo. Where are you?
Looking for somewhere to land that isn't swarming with separatists.
There's a platform up ahead. We'll meet you there.
So this is a nice addition. You're able to walk around in between missions. I think that's really nice. So yeah, I wonder if it matters who we get kills with in the squad in terms of leveling up and things. I hope that it's
Doesn't
not
look like the Republic's gonna win today.
It ain't over till it's over.
I hope that is not a thing, because that's annoying. So do we have any loot or things around to investigate and things? I guess not.
There's something on the landing pad.
Let's take a look.
Oh, here we go. Pico fire. Hawk can on the scope to examine things in the world. Keep an eye out for opportunities to use it and gain an advantage on your next battle or intel about the Clone Wars. Okay.
If we want to get out of here, that'll have to move.
Okay. Anything else around? No. Okay. So let's sprint.
Oh, good. They're all friends.
Let me do what I do!
Sorry, I needed to switch up the headset. It was the batteries ran out, or the charge ran out, rather. So, what do you want from me now, game? Grenades and other explosive attacks can damage multiple enemies at once. You don't say. Use to select impact bomb from the radical menu. Aim for the highlighted area and then use So how many bombs do we have? It costs 1 AP, it will do 12 damage. I would like to know how many bombs. So that's the first action, grenades. Grenades explode at the targeted location, affecting all units. Yeah, but game, how many bombs do I have? Oh, there we go, 1 per combat. Okay, I see. Are we able to get more of them? 1 is a bit low, but anyway. Bombs away!
That's what happens when you cross Aurelio.
You do it well, my friend. Now for the rest of them.
That was fun. Operators can assist each other during combat. Each turn, one operator can call for backup from any teammate of the... When providing backup, an operator will automatically join the next attack. Use the call for backup ability and select correct. Backup. Where is Chris? There's Aurelio. That's not Aurelio. Baby. Yeah, I'm very blind apparently.
You got this, buddy.
Okay, and now blast the enemy. Trick will help with an attack of his own. Okay, nice. I would like to move though, but game, I can't see the percentage of the attack there. The window is in the way. Anyway.
All right.
Let me up, Captain.
That's a really nice feature. I like that one. Hazards let you break explosive damage on your opponent's use. Then use the cursor to select the explosive container. Okay. So is he the only one able to fire out explosives? That can't be right. Again, what am I doing now? So that's a melee damage. Left. How many AP do we have left? Where do I see the AP? I think we have 2. So let's have you move up a bit. Now let's do a fire. Only 60%, but... Let's have you go up. Oh, I guess we could have used a... How do you use your... Aren't everyone able to use the work together thingamajig? Nice one, only 30% chance.
Clear!
Landing pad's just ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to use the thing we learned about the support action, but I didn't see it there on the radical. Let's run around. You never know when you have stuff to interact with. The game is really sloppy when moving around. Yeah, it's just released, but they need to do some optimization.
We have to move that crate.
That looks like a control panel.
On it, boss.
Okay.
The hell? Where'd he go?
Invisible into bastard. Some objectives require you to interact with something on the battlefield. Highlight the console, the cursor, and use to select it and press enter. Okay.
There she goes!
Night-night.
Okay. Powerful opponents acquire special abilities. Special abilities cost advantage instead of AP. The starter gains +1 advantage each time they damage an enemy. Okay. This special resource is shared between all operators in the squad. Use hammer to shoot the striker and earn 1 advantage. Okay. With 10 advantage, you can now use rocket strike to turn the tide against the separatist forces. So we have the rocket strike. It's a specialist. It's a special action. It takes 10 advantage. It will deal 16 damage. Target areas with also an area attack. This is what it's like. Yes, so why am I game? There we go.
Yeah, must have been Wiki blood.
Yeah, it was a bit finicky. I tried to target the enemy directly, but wouldn't let me. Use what we learned to defeat the mysterious separatists. Okay? Where are the rest of the enemies? Give me a second. Yeah, I see one all the way back there. I would like to have an indication above here. of the enemies left, because sometimes it's difficult to spot them. Yeah, sure, we have a brutal strike. Let's have you move. We will have a 65% chance, 60. We cost 2 AP. Oh, I miscalculated there then. Okay. I'm looking for percentages chances to hit, so this would only be 1 MP. Let's have you move up there, and at least take where is the easy mark? Oh, so we have a mark ability, but where is the support item? Yeah. Yeah, of course that would miss. Oh, we can set up an overwatch. Let's have an overwatch over there. Yeah. And now for you. Are we able to flank this guy? That is 81. Yeah, I am not playing this alternately. Okay, so that's only a... Let's put up an overwatch there.
We can do this.
Okay, so there was only one enemy left, I see.
Pulling in.
We see him, Evo. Go ahead and power up a stretcher, too.
Anything you can do?
I work wonders, not miracles. I'd hope this be a dry job.
He was a good operator. He knew the risks. Went in with eyes wide open.
Hawks, we have a survivor.
Interrogation time.
Get that mask off.
Vital signs are critical.
Yeah, I'll say.
Those who eat. Those who are eaten.
He looks sick. What's he saying?
Not right in the head.
I am of the coil. And I am infinite. Fathom. She will show you your destiny. It is not death that awaits me. Not death. No.
Well, he was wrong about that.
You didn't seem to
Cool.
about that, buddy.
All right, I think we're done here. Let's get scarce before any more of these creeps show up.
mission successful. I wouldn't say successful. I will not have had one of our squad members run out there in the open, and yeah, so that was scripted death. Absolutely. Objective: steal the separatist holo puck. Total tactical rounds: 9 enemies defeated, 20 damage dealt to 92.
Home sweet home.
Cool. I really like the art style and graphics in this game. It reminds me of animated Star Wars series like the Clone Wars, just a bit more polished and realistic looking. So yeah, they nailed this part, I think. A really competent game from a first-time studio. Yeah, let's have some whiskey in that. Yeah, lost a member. Cheers to you all, by the way. Hope you enjoy yourself. I certainly do. Okay. The Cerulonics job operators. Yeah, we lost the guy who killed Han Solo, who tried to kill Han Solo. Yeah. Resources gained 100 intel. And what is intel? The currency of information and assets. Intel is primarily used to complete operations on the holotable. Mission always reward 100 intel plus additional bonuses. Okay. Yeah, Aurelio was killed.
Can't keep working like this.
I was just about to refresh her. Cab said it wasn't his fault, but he won't do it again.
What? No, this is about money. Rent is due and our last 2 clients skipped out on us.
We just wrapped up the Cerulonus job.
Well, even when they pay up, it won't cover a third of our debt to the Hutts. I told you it was extortion and you were all, oh, desperate times, Rue. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. Now they are even more desperate.
Take it easy.
Aurelio's gone.
Did he run off?
No.
Great. Okay, so now on top of everything else, we gotta hire a new operator. With what? Credits.
Just put Cab and whoever else has people skills on collections and cut the ops budget. That'll keep the lights on for now.
There is nothing to trim. Best butcher in the galaxy couldn't find an ounce of fat.
I think she can.
Oh. How the cark do you sell a line like that?
Delivery's everything.
Yeah.
Listen. Just stick with me for now, okay? I'm working on it.
All right. But not forever.
Of course not. Hey, you know, worst case, saving your salary buys us a whole month.
Oh. Come find me at the holotable when you're ready to start digging yourself out of this hole.
business something. I missed that part. Okay, let's see. Business as usual. Visit the holotable. Speak with your other companions. Okay. I don't have control over anything. Ah. We just move around, I see. Okay. The gem is decommission the cargo freighter permanently docked at the Ring of Kefrain, a mining colony and deep space trading post. This is your home in between missions. A place to devise strategies, manage loadouts, and check in with your operators. Yes, and this is the thing I am really looking forward to in this game. The aspect of relationships and companions. This is what I missed in the XCOM games. A bit more of RPG. Anyway, we have been going on for long enough, but I will keep playing and uploading a few more episodes because we will not be stopping here just for this recording this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you are enjoying the game so far. And yeah, I really recommend it. See you in the next one. May the force be with you always.